What is up, guys? Welcome to Pokemon Go Ahead. I'm Alex Gum, aka Chigle. I am finally on spring break. Just got out of school, so I have the whole week for myself, which means that we are going to be spending the entire week going to raid against Lugia. That's right. So Lugia is coming back into the legendary raids, and this is something that everybody's been really excited for because honestly, this is the one that was the hardest to catch for me personally. I only got 2 Lugias out of like over 20 Lugia raids. Like, I never caught a single one. That was how horrible the raid was. And it was one of the first few legendary raids that came out over the summer. So it's basically been almost an entire year since we've seen Lugia. And with Generation 3 roster just opening up, and now that we got Mewtwo and stuff, there's a lot of things that we need to break down because there's some updates on how you could be able to rate it. Because there's also, if you started rating, or you didn't do it on time for Lugia and you don't know what to do, I got your back. I know exactly what you guys need to do. I just look online, and I just gave you information and stuff. So, just a review, Lugia is a Psychic and Flying type, which means it will be super boosted when it is in the windy condition. And if it rains, that means Hydro Pump is going to be bad. So you don't want it to be rainy or windy because of those scenarios. And then we know that it has Dragon Tail and Exosensory as a dragon and a Psychic type move. It has Sky Attack, Future Sight, and Hydro Pump, like we said earlier for Hydro Pump. And the best Pokemon that you can use the exact same Pokemon that you used for this, but there's also some additional ones from Generation 3. Those are as following. Rayquaza is also said to be a perfect one. It's actually one of the top 3. But as long as it has Meteor. As long as it has Ancient Power, that's what it is. Because of the flying type, it is weak against rock. So using Ancient Power as a rock type move to use it against it is pretty useful. Then we have, Zapdos, Raikou, T-Tark, use those. Kyogre is also a really good one because it has Blizzard, and that's an ice type move. You could also use Articuno if you want to. They don't require it, but you could definitely use Articuno if you want. That's also a really good one to use. And it would say Groudon, but honestly, I don't think Groudon would be useful because it has Hydro Pump, and that's going to be some problems. Plus, it doesn't have really good moves against it anyway, other than Dragon Tail. But Dragon Tail is not going to be like a supportive enough for that. You could use another Lugia, and just because you want to use another Lugia if you have one, if you have been gaining X-Ray passes recently, you could definitely use a Mewtwo with Shadow Ball. I have 2. And I'm definitely going to use those on this Pokemon. And speaking of which, I want to go off topic real quick. I got an X-Ray pass for March 23rd, but unfortunately, I have to work during that time. So, if people want to use my account or anything, I don't know. But it sucks that I have to work during this raid. Sucks. Arcanine and Houndoom are both fire Pokemon. Houndoom specifically is a dark type as well. Both learning Crunch and stuff. I would avoid specifically the ones that have Hydro Pump for sure. Then we have Gyarados and Gengar and the Dragonites who've been saving during that event. So that kind of summarizes up. And I think Lugia is definitely going to be around during the community day. And because now that we know what Legendary is going to be, I had to hold off the Registeel video because I knew that, like the last few days before March 16th, we know that there's going to be that one Pokemon that's going to be announced. And so that we know that it's Lugia that's coming back, we're just going to get this video out of the way. And then I'm just going to then post the Registeel video tomorrow because I also want to have you guys get some time to go over some of the other leftover Generation 3 Legendaries in case of some raids. So Registeel will be posted on Friday. The guide to get Deoxys will be Saturday. And the raid guide for Jirachi will be posted on Sunday the 18th. So make sure you guys check those videos out and subscribe to the channel to check all that stuff out. Also, I'm also currently working on another video where I am going to be completing the Pokédex. Or at least the regional Pokédex. We just needed to get one more Pokemon. I think we could do it now that everybody's going to go out and raid. So that means we are going to be awarded some rare candies like nuts. So let's see what happens. Anyway, guys, that's basically all I want to say. Plus, we're going to do a Lugia raid vlog for sure. I mean, you got to bring up the hype. They're bringing back Lugia. Plus, I did the legendary, like, coming back to doing Pokemon Go videos, and I didn't really record catching a Lugia, and I wanted to show you guys capturing a Lugia. Plus, now that the whole weather boost situation, we could get a better Lugia. We could. Maybe. I'm not promising anything. But anyway, guys, that's all the time that I have for today. Make sure you guys raid for that Rayquaza, though, because you want to get those double XP or quadruple views in the Lucky Egg. And make sure that you just constantly raid if you want to level up until the 16th. Time is running out, people. That's all the time that I have for today. I'm Alex Game, aka Cheagley, and I'll see you guys in the next Pokemon Go segment. Peace out!